Good afternoon, world, from Itaewon. This is a district that we haven't really explored properly, like a kind of university cool district with cute cafes and bars and whatnot, all of which sounds great, but we are looking for some food. Story's just spotted this really cute pet grooming studio. It is -6 degrees and we are walking up a very, very steep hill. Luckily, they've salted the roads, so there's no slipping and sliding. Can you imagine the vehicles on this road?
Can you imagine trying to walk down here if it was icy?
Imagine driving it. I think your car would literally slip down to the bottom. It's super steep.
Very steep.
They don't show the inclines here. Sometimes in the UK they'll have a sign up saying it's like 40% or whatever to give you an idea of how steep something is. They've got some really cute shops going up this hill. And I've also noticed a lot of like self-serve places.
There's one right here.
Oh yeah. Self-serve, 24 hours. Like a little convenience store where you go in and pay for everything on an automated kiosk on there on the left.
I think the best part of Seoul is like how much like pet bars.
Yeah, there's lots of places where you can go in with your pet.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Including this shop, look. You can take your dog in here.
Yeah.
That's nice, isn't it?
It says no smoking. Dogs are allowed. Look. And then,
Self-serve 24 hours. It's cool, isn't it?
yeah.
We actually passed by this area on our way home when it was night time, and we found a 24-hour pet shop. And we actually went in there and bought a present for Poppy. You can just walk around by yourself, find all your items, scan them on the till, and then just pay for it with your card on the way out. And you know, the idea of having a 24-hour pet store was something I was not expecting to find here in Seoul. We also went out for dinner in a really nice place called Monk's Deli, which is a place that we're actually heading back to now. And we didn't really film much of what we were eating, but it was such a nice place we decided to return. Hopefully it's open. There were 3 vegan restaurants in a row, and we tried to get a table in another one called Vegetus, but they were actually fully booked. They only had like 3 tables in there, and they said that we have to come back in an hour, so that's why we haven't actually eaten there yet. But there's a nice vegan scene here in South Korea as well, so even if you don't eat animals, there is choice here.
It's starting. It's fairly new to be vegan here, but there are actually, once you start looking, there are quite a few fully plant-based restaurants and some that have vegan options as well. Out of breath walking up the hill. But there's also plant-based bakeries for cakes and delis and things like that. So if you look around, you will find a lot.
What did you just spot, Story?
Hair shop.
Okay, yeah, a 7-air shop. Hit a bit of a traffic jam, haven't we?
It's a bit tight to walk along the little paths.
Yeah,
There's probably a shortcut that we can do, but we just don't know.
Yeah, we've walked this road before, we know where it leads. I feel like if we just walk off up the staircase, we'll end up taking longer. Oh,
Patch.
big ice patch, yeah. I was just talking about that, wasn't I? Check this out. Self-serve cafe. Get access inside and then let's have a look. Really cool. Steep roads are levelling out now. A little bit less traffic, easier to walk. Walking past some cool bakeries here. Delicious bread. You nearly get pigeoned.
Some nice looking bread in there.
Yeah, there is. Beautiful fruits. Oh no, Monk's Deli is closed. Checked their Instagram before we left as well, didn't we? Oh, never mind.
I've been saying to Story, oh, you're going to get the lovely crispy potatoes.
Oh, never mind. This was closed. This was closed yesterday, weren't they? Yeah. The last time we came here, we couldn't eat here, and we ended up Monk's Deli. So this time, maybe we'll not eat Monk's Deli. We'll end up here. Are you having a laugh? Oh my god, man, no!
The other vegan place is actually closed today, but we knew that. But then we were like, oh, but there's 2 more next to it. So it's actually all of them are closed.
This is ludicrous. No! We came all the way.
What's the time?
That is very frustrating. We have noticed though, a lot of places can close between 3 and 5 or reopen for dinner and stay open late. You found icicles? Oh my goodness. Real icicles. Goodness me.
Alright, let's leave it.
Yeah. I remember when we lived in Portugal, we had a similar problem. Everything closing at the wrong time of day, especially when you're walking around as a family and you get somewhere and cannot eat. Well, luckily, as we were trying to find the restaurant that we were previously going to, we walked past a little vegan coffee shop.
Not on the map.
Nope.
So it must be a sign. We were supposed to make that wrong turn.
Yes. And end up here.
And now we have somewhere to go.
Well, hopefully. They might be closing right now. Quick. It's like 10 minutes to 3. I'll be really frustrated if they close at 3. Please be open. I'm hearing lots of devices running. I'm seeing people inside. This is the place. No idea how to say that. Is it warm in here?
Oh, it's lovely and warm.
Oh, thank goodness. It's so cold outside. I can hear a coffee machine. I can smell coffee. And I can see all these wonderful wax stamped letters on the wall. This is cool. All right. And look, you can stamp your own letters here with sealing wax. And then people leave them here. Okay, this place looks like it's going to stay open for a while. Cute little seating nook here. I can see a few things. Now coffees are being made. Well, I loved that place. I'm glad that we found it. It was actually called Nuldam Space in the end. We basically got everything from their little bakery stand. We got all the croissants. We got something called a cruffle, I think, which was like a croissant waffle. Croffle, that's the thing. All of the flavours were amazing.
They were intense. It was so good. Very, very good. Probably the best like cakey, croissanty dessert thing I've had for years. It was super good, and we found it by chance.
Yeah, just by accident. We're actually going to put them on the Happy Cow app, which is an app we use to find vegan restaurants around here. We're just going to like add them to the listing because I don't think they're on there already. Otherwise we would have found it. But amazing. And next door there was a falafel place, but we're full up now with croissants and croffles. Story really wants to go inside the cat allergy gift shop and see what kind of things in there that she might want to buy. I just noticed they've got a little cat bus from Totoro, which is one of Story's favourite films. One of the best things about the Nuldam Space Cafe, apart from the fact that it's all vegan, is that it is a letter writing cafe. We've only just discovered the concept of letter writing cafes recently, but because Story loves writing now and reading, she wrote a beautiful card to herself. So the concept is that you write down a letter and then you post it to yourself the following year. So they've got a letter writing wall, which is full of dates, and after you've finished writing your beautiful card or your beautiful postcard to yourself,
Read it out loud.
I love the world. It is amazing. I love my daddy. I love my mummy. I love Poppy and myself. I like travelling. It is amazing. I like my life. It is amazing. I like how my mummy and daddy treat me. I like Seoul.
You basically have a traditional wax stamp. You actually pour the wax onto the letter yourself, just like in the old days. It's very, very cool, very trendy. And one thing that I thought was really smart is they even provide you with little phone stands, like what you'd have in a car, so that you could film yourself or photograph yourself writing your own letter to yourself, which then gets posted to you a year later. So Story wrote a letter to herself from 6-year-old Story to 7-year-old Story, and we're going to have it posted to my mum's house next year, and she'll be able to intercept it there and read it and see what she wrote to herself. Just in case it doesn't get there, we did take a photograph of the message too, because it was a really, really sweet letter. If you actually pause the video at the point where you can see the writing, you can see what she wrote. It was very moving, and it made me feel very good about the things that we've done and the things that we do with our daughter traveling around. Many people say that there's no point in traveling with a young child because they don't remember stuff. But I think that's a load of rubbish, because it might not remember everything, but the fact that she could write a letter to herself and we can actually record that moment in time. Of course, there's the photographs and videos that we take too.
How do you get the letter out?
Next year
Next year
when
they
you get
send
it.
it to you.
There's plenty of reasons to be traveling and educating your child about the world if you're able to do so. I'm feeling very happy today. Let's have a quick look inside the cat store. Oh, nice and warm in here. There's your...
Look, what's this? Meow, 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 meow.
Oh,
It's all cat music.
I actually thought that was you singing when...
Meow, 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 meow.
That is very cute. I wonder if you could play Jingle Bells on there. Very good. Very good. So many cute things in here, isn't there?
I can't pick up this one.
There's the colours that you've chosen, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, starting the walk home. This guy's collecting the recycling.
Hello Kitty marshmallow.
She did, didn't she? That's very sweet.
Put it in my pocket, safe
Yeah.
and sound.
They're very friendly to kids here. Every time Story goes into a shop,
Yeah.
she gets a present.
It's a little treat, yeah.
We did buy a nice little selection of things from the store as well. Little things that we can use for Christmas gifts.
Stationary things. I heard you.
Your little ears, they're too strong. Okay, we're starting the walk down the steep hill.
Everywhere you look, there's just another really cool looking cafe that you just want to stare at or
Yeah.
go in.
You'd have to live here for that, wouldn't you?
That's amazing. It is rather chilly now.
Yeah, we need to get moving
Scar.
or we freeze in place.
Golly, God.
This is the road though, okay?
That's
Oh,
unbelievable.
touch that.
It's too high. These Tayo buses are a bit of a hazard. They come fast and hard up the hill.
Oh, look at this lovely sunset we're getting
Oh
again.
no, it's beautiful.
And you can see the Nuldam Sun Tower right behind us.
One problem that you face as a vlogger or a content creator here in a cold place is that batteries do not last long. Cold makes them go really quick. Did you just slip over, Sash?
I didn't know. I trod on Story's foot by accident.
We're just walking past the 24-hour pet shop that I told you about earlier. I just found it. I actually walked past this before and completely missed it. But when it's lit up with the pink lights, easy to see. 24-hour pet shop. Since we've been here in Korea, I've noticed a lot of people are still wearing their masks, even when they're outdoors. And now I definitely think it's because it keeps your face warm. Without it, it really is shocking to breathe in like -6, -7 degrees straight up the nostrils. Hot tiles. It's like a hot stone massage, isn't
I'm
it?
trying to fight in the hottest one.
This is the hot one right there. I can feel it in my toes already. Feels good to be home. It is nice and warm in here. I had the temperature set really low to about 19, 20 degrees, and yet the house is so well insulated that it's still 24 in here, which is lovely, especially with these underfloor heated tiles. Story's taking care of the laundry, and then we're going to dry it on the floor later. We're going to have this for dinner tonight, along with some rice and some seasoning. And it is funny how the fridge is actually almost 10 degrees warmer than it is outside today. 5 degrees, and it's -7 right now. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Story's still busy with the laundry. Sasha's about to get on with some cooking, aren't you?
Yes, yeah, I'm feeling hungry now. Croissants are lovely, but it's time for dinner.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.